Nigga, if you ain't drinking with your boy, fuck is you do?
The only thing I knew about Screw was what Master P, you know what I'm saying, used to say on his shit like, uh, some DJ Screw just raced the licks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sipping on syrup, and I'm like, so all that shit came into fruition.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then I started, like, I'd be riding to school with one of my partners or something, and I'd be trying to put them on to something new, like, hey, man, check this adrenaline rush, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Feel this bone. And man, that shit going too fast, and they just popped that hoe out the deck, and then it went, you know, just a few plots and schemes and money by the tons, and June 27th, and then I'm like, you know what? I ain't gonna change. I ain't gonna change how a nigga feel about music, and then I started understanding and really coming to the realization that this is what it is. It's more than just music. It's a lifestyle.
So you go to this music seminar. June 27th is already out, right?
June 27th already out.
Already out. So you go to this music seminar, and this is where I'm assuming you meet Den, the CEO of Straight Profit.
Right on.
How did that induction? How did that connection come about?
After the long ass seminar, whatever, you know, everybody parted ways or whatever, and then, you know, I guess somehow like the idea that me and Young wrote was the only two young niggas in the, you know what I'm saying, in the place, was like eye catching, you know what I'm saying? So he like, man, these young niggas really in tune. So shit, I don't know how Dan was thinking at the time, but for whatever reason he gave us a business card or whatever, and gave us an invite to the studio, you know, and shit. And
so you met Den, and he was just like, did you rap for him right then? Like, how did?
No rap, no nothing.
So it's just like, damn, these young niggas here. So he just really showing love to the young niggas.
Yeah, for real.
At the time. Bet. So you go to the studio with Den. How y'all just start? He just cut on beats and y'all just start recording? Or what was happening?
It wasn't no, man, it was like months of just coming to that motherfucker, just like, no, nothing going on. Not for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is like just feeling the vibe, learning people, seeing who was who was working on what project, and what was up next, and what's the primary focus. And then it was just like, out the blue one day, Dan was like, you know, the knocking pictures off the wall with Youngstar verse, and just the hook was playing, and then it had an empty slot. And then he just came out and was like, hey, you got something for that? And I just
so that was just presented to you, I'm just chilling, I'm just here today, shit.
Yeah, for real, right place, right time.
So look, we're gonna get into the knocking pictures off a while, but like, who was one of the first persons? Cause Straight Profit, to explain what I'm trying to say, you from Cleveland, you're foreign to everything that's going on down here, right? And you're not even knowing that you have stepped into a major city, a big city that's the fourth largest city in America.
Correct.
And you just walked into a situation that developed a whole culture that the whole rap industry now respects, like honors.
Right.
So this record label that was in Houston was one of the people that was originally building the bricks of the culture that's down here in Houston, and you was a part of it at the beginning. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was just foreign to you, like, you know what I'm saying? Who was one of the first people or whatever that you connected with when you was there? Before the rap shit, when you just sitting there chilling and you like, hey, we ain't did no rapping, then I'm just here just cooling, peeping the vibe. Who was somebody that you connected with, like, just off the muscle? I fuck with that nigga, yeah.
I'm gonna say it like this. It was straight profit. Then you had the TYP. Then you had the block bleeders. And the block bleeders consisted of Grace, Wood, and Solo D.
Gotcha.
Then you had the TYP that was kind of like unsolidified. You know what I'm saying? And as time progressed, you had Lil Fee, Trey D, Ride D. You know what I'm saying? But the main people who embraced me, I'm gonna say, was Kool-Aid and O&E. And it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
So you, shout out to Kool-Aid and O&E, man. So you, Ben's playing this song for you, knocking pictures out the wall. And you spit a verse on this bitch. Now, when I first heard this song, I already heard June 27th. I knew Youngstar did this song or whatever. Bam. And Youngstar had one of the hottest freestyles in Houston at the time. I argued, nigga, like motherfucker, with some of my partners from the north side of Houston, because north side and south side is like two different, you know what I'm saying? Like whole nother cultures at this time.
right.
I argued with my partners and was like, nah, that's Youngstar on that song. Nah, it's somebody on there with it. I'm like, nah, nigga, that's Young on that song. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't realize that it was another person on that song until the video came out. And when the video came out, I was like, damn, them niggas was right. It's a nigga named Lil Flex on this song, right? And it was kind of like the styles, the flow was so, you know, it was just so much matching, but it was jamming like a motherfucker too at the same time. With you being from Cleveland, with no idea how Houston culture go, how did that shit even come? Like, how did you adapt that quick to put a flow down like that and it just match, and you not even from Houston?
I'm gonna just be straight up. I ain't really feel it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it took a whole bunch of beating me upside the head with the shit. You know what I'm saying? I think I had a couple favorite screw tapes. I think Road to Riches, Leaning on the Switch. But when I heard June 27 and I heard Young, this before I met Dan, I heard Young shit on there. I'm like, Assalamu alaikum Muslim shit, Assalam on the freestyle top of the head. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I took that into consideration. Now, like, all right, now I open up to what the screw, you know what I'm saying, with the screw shit.
What the shit is now.
Yeah, so I'm like, I fuck with KK, you know what I'm saying? Fuck with Young, fuck with Pokey, fuck with Kiki, you know what I'm saying? And I fuck with Hawk and Pat heavy, you know what I'm saying? But the similarity in modulations in the voices with me and Youngstar, I'm like, it's not like I was trying to duplicate
No, I got you.
a style or personality or whatever, but I'm like, to be accepted, you know what I'm saying, into the culture or where I could blend in, I'm gonna leave off the S's on a couple of words, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say this like that, you know what I'm saying? And cause I knew Dindian's playing. He always told me, like, we gonna just slide you on in, you know what I'm saying? But I never knew it was gonna be like on some protege type shit.